Once upon a time, in the land of long ago, there was a little brown bird, and she was very unhappy because she had broken her wing. That was bad enough. She did not like to have to go hop, hop, hop until her wing got well, instead of flying through the air. But what was worse still was that winter was coming. Soon the north wind would go roaring through the woods, shaking the leaves from the trees, bringing the snow, and covering the blue sky with gray clouds. All the little brown bird's friends were saying, "Winter is coming, winter is coming, we must go, go, go," in their little twittering voices. And what would the poor little brown bird do without them? Each day some of them spread their wings and flew away to warm countries where the sun shone and there were leaves on the trees and flowers in the grass and plenty of food for little birds to eat all through the winter. Every day more and more went, till at last the little brown bird was left all alone, and she was very unhappy indeed. "What shall I do?" said the little brown bird, "with no friends to talk to all through the long cold winter?" And then she had a bright idea. "I will go and ask a tree to take care of me," she said, "till the spring comes back again." So off she went, hop, 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 with her broken wing, till she came to the silver birch tree. Now the silver birch is a very pretty tree, with a silvery white trunk, and long slender branches that wave in the wind, and little green leaves that twinkle when the sun shines on them. And the little brown bird said to herself, "What a pretty tree! This is sure to be kind to me." And she called, "O birch, silver birch, I'm a little brown bird with a broken wing. All the other birds have gone away and left me. May I sit among your branches till the spring comes back again?" But the silver birch wasn't kind to her at all. It just looked at her and fluttered all its leaves and said, "Certainly not. Go away, little bird. I never talk to strange little birds." Well, the little brown bird was very disappointed, but she said to herself, "I must find a tree to sit in." So she went away, hop, 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 with her broken wing, till she came to the great big oak tree. Now the oak is very big and strong, with branches that spread out far and wide, and when the little brown bird looked at the oak tree, she said to herself, "It looks so big and strong, it must be kind." And she called, "O oak tree, O oak tree, I am a little brown bird with a broken wing. All the other birds have gone away and left me. May I sit among your branches till the spring comes back again?" But the oak tree was feeling very cross that morning. It had a pain in its roots. So it said in its big voice, "Certainly not. If I let you sit among my branches you might eat my acorns." Well, the little brown bird was very disappointed, but she said to herself, "I must find a tree to sit in." So she went away, hop, 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 with her broken wing, till she came to the weeping willow. Now the weeping willow was bending and blowing and trailing its branches in the river, and the little brown bird said to herself, "The willow looks rather sad. Perhaps it will be kind to me." And she called out, "O willow, weeping willow, I'm a little brown bird with a broken wing. All the other birds have gone away and left me. May I sit among your branches till the spring comes back again?" But the weeping willow only waved its branches and said, "Go away, little bird. I've got troubles of my own." And the poor little brown bird was so unhappy that it really didn't know what to do. She sat there with all her brown feathers fluffed out, looking very miserable indeed. She felt as if she must curl up into a little brown ball and cry. And then she heard a voice, and it was a kind voice and a warm voice, and it said, little bird, my branches are thick and cosy. Will you hop up and keep warm among them till the spring comes back again?" So the little bird looked to see who was talking to her. It was the fir tree that is called the spruce tree. Sometimes we make it into a Christmas tree. And it did look thick and warm, and she hopped up into its branches, and they were so comfortable and cozy that she thought she would put her head under her wing, I mean the wing that wasn't broken, and go fast asleep. But just then she heard another voice. It was rather a creaky voice, but it was a very kind voice, and it was saying, little bird, I can keep the wind off." And she peeped out to see who was talking, and it was a tall pine tree that we call the Scots pine. It was swaying to and fro in the wind, and it did keep the wind off. So she knew she was going to be well taken care of, and she thought she really would put her head under the wing that wasn't broken and go fast asleep. But just then she heard another voice, quite a little voice, that was saying, little bird, my berries are good to eat." And she peeped out to see who was talking, and it was a little juniper tree that grows close to the ground. Then she remembered that she had not had any breakfast, and she hopped down and had a good breakfast of juniper berries. And then she hopped back into the spruce tree's branches, and the Scots pine took care of her, and she put her head under the wing that wasn't broken, and went fast asleep. Well, that night the north wind went roaring through the woods. It blew the silver birch about until all the pretty green leaves came down and lay all around the silver trunk. It tossed oak tree till the pain in its roots was worse than ever, and all the leaves and acorns too were lying on the ground. And it sent the weeping willow's leaves floating down the river. But the wind never touched the spruce fir, or the Scots pine, or the juniper tree. They stayed fresh and green all the winter to take care of the little brown bird. And the little brown bird's broken wing got well and strong, so that she could fly about with the other birds when spring came back.